Hey guys, this is the PrinceofMacedon, and I'm doing a commentary video on the grassy flatlands. This is a Rome Total War multiplayer battle. I'm in command of the Red Romans, and my opponent is low Centurion Scipio in command of the Blue Romans. Let's look at my army first. I've got 6 units of Legionary First Cohorts, then I've got 4 units of Urban Cohorts, then I have 4 units of Praetorian Cavalry. They're right in the back. Then I have 2 units of Roman archers and 2 units of Town Watch. As you can see, this is a big money battle, which I don't typically play. And there's my Town Watch. I'm going to use them to absorb the enemy's Pila. And on the back ranks are my elite urban cohorts. So that's my army. I didn't take many archers just because it's a big money battle. Let's go look at the army of low Centurion Scipio. And just for short, I'm going to call that guy Scipio, because it'll make things a whole lot easier. Alright, let's go look at his army. You can see immediately he has 6 squadrons of Praetorian Cavalry. And 2 of them are in wedge formation. Right there's his general on his right flank. The back right flank, that is. Then he has, on the front ranks, he has 6 units of Archer Auxilia. And in the back ranks there, he has 6 units of Urban Cohorts. There's his Urbans. Then he has 1 unit there in a loose formation. Those are his, that's 1 unit of Legionary First Cohorts. In front of them are his Archer Auxilia. And then he has 1 throwaway unit, that's a light Auxilia. His throwaway units were Auxilia and mine were Town Watch. I call them throwaway just because we had money left over. And in big money battles, you're going to have a lot of leftover money. By big money, I refer to 31,000 denarii. But there's, of course, bigger denaries, but this is pretty big by my standards. Alright, so I'm rushing forward here. And you can see some dead Red Romans right there. There's some of my guys getting hit by his archers. I'm not too worried about that. But I'm rushing up my Town Watch here. It's kind of funny, the Town Watch, they're really crap units, but they have some of the best looking outfits, I think, in the game. Because they have those awesome looking cloaks. Anyways, my opponent left his Pila on. And seeing that, I'm going to leave my cohorts back a little bit. I'm going to let those Town Watch absorb all the Pila. And on the right flank here, I'm getting into a fight with his Praetorians. So it's Praetorian versus Praetorian here. So there's not much finesse in this action. Because I have less Praetorian cavalry, I'm using some of my infantry to assist my cavalry units. I only have 4 units of Praetorians and he has 6. So I'm definitely going to use infantry support for this. And that's my right flank. And over on the left flank, you can see me. I'm trying to engage him too, on this side. Whereas on my right flank, it was actually him who engaged me. But on the left, I'm going to seek out the fight here. I'm going to seek out the fight on this side just because it seems like my opponent's not watching on this front. And yeah, part of fighting online is micromanagement. You want to make sure you're watching every part of the battlefield, not just one aspect.
This is no way
So
for me to behave,
there I mauled his
but in
general.
battle, it's beyond
So his
belief.
general is going to run away. But over on the right flank is where he's concentrating his visual focus. So here he took some of his Praetorians that survived that scruffle, and he's going to crash into my archers. And here our main infantry is going to go at it now. So my opponent's exhausted all of his Pila, or most of his Pila. He still has a few rounds left, but he wasted most of it on my Town Watch. Anyways, right there's my general. He's on the my left flank. And here I just got hammered and anviled by his Praetorian cavalry, but because I had cavalry chasing after his guys, he wasn't able to stick in with that hammer and anvil strike. So I saved my left flank with my cavalry. Alright, I'm going to pursue him. I could have hammer and anvil striked him, but I chose not to. And that was my decision. Because my thinking there was if I did that, then he could have crashed in on my cavalry, so I didn't. That's why I didn't do it right there. Anyways, I'm bringing up my infantry, and I'm gonna let my infantry do the hammer and anvil strike here. I don't want to throw away my cavalry just yet. So here's my guys. I'm going to outflank him on my left flank here. Alright, so there's all kinds of fighting going on right now. I like hearing the sound of the metal clashing with each other. very, I don't know, sounds very nice. Alright, there I lost some of my horses. They are going bye-bye. It probably would help if I brought more cavalry, but I didn't. Anyways, here's our urbans going at it with each other. And, one of my guys just fell. Alright, my opponent sees that his guys are being outflanked. Alright, here I got one more reserve unit of urban cohorts, and I'm going to have them throw their pila at the archer auxilia. And as I was saying, my opponent sees that his infantry is getting swamped, so he's going to throw in his archer auxilia to fill the gaps. So it's looking very desperate for my opponent. And over on the right flank, it's nothing too special. It's just our infantry going at it. So this is predominantly a big infantry fight. I mean, he started off with 6 squadrons of cavalry, and I had 4 squadrons of cavalry. But what ended up happening was our cavalry canceled each other out, so you don't see much of it. Here, here's one of his Praetorian cavalry. This is Scipio's, and he launched a hammer and anvil strike on my center there. But there were so few horses in that unit, so they didn't last very long. Plus, I had my reserve right there throwing pila at them, so that routed them. Here's the action on the left flank. I'm starting to surround his infantry line, but here's the action up close. And there I have one of my remaining Praetorian cavalry launching their hammer strike on his center. And now most of his units are starting to rout.
This is a heroic victory.
But my opponent fought really well in this battle. And he was a very nice guy. So, always a pleasure to play against nice people. Anyways, that was a clear victory. I killed 1,230 of his guys, and I had 886 men remaining. And Scipio killed 830 of my guys, and he had 273 men remaining. Good game to my opponent, Scipio. And I hope you guys enjoyed this battle.